Happy Pandemic Tuesday to you. Happy Pandemic Tuesday to you. Happy Pandemic Tuesday to you. Stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home. Stay home. I don't care if your governor opened anything up. Stay home. Hi, happy Tuesday. I hope you're well. I'm April from MamaLovesFood.com and DinnerHero.com. We're on a little bit earlier today, and I'm going to tell you something. I've actually been in my office since like 8:45-ish, which is unheard of for me these days. But I was getting frustrated because I've been, coming to the office closer to 10, and then I switch with Wes around lunchtime, so I only get a couple hours in, and then I end up working really late at night, and then when super late at night, the later it gets, the less efficient you are, let's be honest, at least me. Hi, Miss Karen. So, yeah, cheers, yo. So this morning, when the dog woke me up at 8 to go to the bathroom, I decided I'm just going to get up. We're going to try it. I'm exhausted. I didn't fall asleep till after 2, but I'm going to try and shift my mornings a little bit. Good morning, Miss Karen. Good morning, Miss Ashley. Good morning, Miss Sherry. Good morning, Julie and Melissa. How are you, ladies? All right, so go ahead and leave your mental health number in the comments. I'm going to go 5 for me. I think normally it would be like a 3, but I'm really hopeful that this shift is going to help. So I'm going to add that hopefulness into my number and go like a 5, maybe even a 5.5. We're going to tip the scales a little bit. Good morning, Miss Linda and Mary and Pam. How are you, ladies? So good morning, Kelly. Yeah, so yesterday was rough. Almost immediately after, hi Aubrey, almost immediately after I got, we finished our morning chat, I got an alert on my phone that said there were tornadoes in the area, so I had to pack up real quick and run inside, and I ended up working the rest of the afternoon in my bed because my kids had taken all the desks in the house because, homeschooling, which was fine. It's just not the most comfortable, and I try not to work from my bed unless it's in the evening, and even in the evening I don't always work from my bed, so... But then my daughter settled in next to me, and she was doing her online classes and talking, and anyway, I just didn't get a whole lot done. And then my son, we've talked about my 10-year-old, he struggles anyway, and yesterday was just rough. He was tired and cranky, and his stomach was bothering him, and I really think he has some undiagnosed autoimmune issues or something. Anyway, Mary says we're still on complete lockdown. Stay safe, girl. Stay safe. Same here. I hate mornings, but I'm gonna... Yeah, right. Exactly. I feel like if I get up early, maybe I'll be more productive. So anyway, I was just discouraged yesterday with how little I managed to get done. So hi, Dina. Memorial Sunday for a friend who was murdered. Oh my gosh, Beth, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Good morning, Miss Karen. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, everybody. Anybody I missed, I'm sorry. I don't see all the comments all the time. So yeah, that's why I'm like a 5.5. We've decided, and I don't know, this is just me being like an armchair doctor, which I am not a doctor. Yesterday he was just doubled over in pain. His stomach was hurting. He's got headaches. So I was looking up his symptoms, and they kind of tick all the boxes for maybe celiac or something. So we're going to try an elimination diet and see if that helps. Super fun while we're quarantined, so that'll make everything really easy. I don't really know what else to do at this point. I will say my girlfriend, I think I told you guys about this yesterday, but my girlfriend, who has a son who struggles with sleeping too, said they've been doing baths every night, and that helps. So we actually started the baths last week, and that actually has helped him a lot fall asleep earlier, or better, whatever. But it's not solving all the other issues. So Anyway, hi, that was me being whiny and complaining. I'm sorry. If you are in our group, you know that I've decided I think I want to go like platinum blonde, you guys. You guys can see my grow out right now is like real long. I've had it as a Rudy look anyway because I knew what's happening here? I knew I wouldn't get a, I don't get into the hairdresser as often as I'd like to anyway. So I've always had kind of like the, I don't know what's that called. It's a balayage or Rudy look or whatever. But anyway, it's grown out a ton though, right? So this is like kind of where my roots are. So I want to try platinum blonde. I want to try and do it at home. So if any of you do your own super blonde at home, hit me up with the product. So I chatted with my hairdresser. Thanks, Miss Linda. I like my hair, but I want to try something different, right? Like, why not? Why not? Sherry, yeah, he's regular in the restroom in that respect. He gets like sorry, we're being real graphic. Loose stools every now and again, but he does go regularly. So yeah, so I talked to my hairdresser. I did talk to my hairdresser, and she's actually very supportive. I don't know if it's because she's looking forward to fixing it later. Thank you, Karen. Karen likes my daughter's hair. We did it pink over the weekend. Nicole says, go for it. Just don't cut your own bangs. So I've actually done my own bangs for years. So I'm actually pretty good at that, but I'm not wearing bangs right now. So Aubrey says, I literally had my youngest take a bath last night to help him sleep. It's good, right? So Aubrey, I ordered Dr. Smith's, I think it's called bath salts, and they have sleep ones and muscle ones. So he gets a lot of pain in his muscles and his legs, and I think it's growing pains, but who knows. So we do like a half a cup of the muscle one, and then a half a cup of the sleep one, which is I think lavender, maybe. Yeah, I think it's lavender. And that has actually helped even more, I think. Yeah, and I was able to order that on Amazon, and it came really quickly. So, yeah. So I did talk to my hairdresser. She's very supportive, and she said she'd even FaceTime with me and help me like with the application, but that she couldn't recommend products because she's never ordered, consumer products before. So if anybody's got suggestions on what products to order, that would be very helpful. Feel free to drop links in the comments. You're welcome, Miss Aubrey. So if I'd love product recommendations, drop links in the comments and I will check them all out. So she said to me I would need 2 applications. So my hair lifts really, really well. And I don't typically get brassy. I'll probably use a toner anyway, just to make sure it's like really white blonde, but I know that my hair lifts really well and it doesn't tend to turn orange. The only time I've ever turned it orange by accident was when my mom did a box kit. And of course it was right before we went on a family cruise, so like all my hair is orange. My hair is so orange and all of that, but thankfully I know a lot more now than I did then. Didn't even know that toner existed back then, so yeah, I'm looking for all the recommendations. Help me out, folks. And I don't think I'll do it live because that could be real stressful, but I'll try to take like maybe video or pictures as I do it. But this is like maybe a week or 2 down the road because I have to figure out what I'm going to use and order it. And I watched like 100 YouTube tutorials on it yesterday when I was working. So I think I have a pretty good idea. And I've dyed my hair 11 billion times, in the past, not recently. This is all virgin hair to here. But in the past I used to dye my hair all the time. So I have a pretty good, I think I'm okay. I think it'll be okay, right? Who knows? Look, it's hair. If I screw it up, I screw it up. It's not that big a deal. I might even give myself my own haircut. It might happen. Nicole says stress and anxiety causes pains too. Yeah, and I think stress and anxiety is a major factor in it. So he had been having really bad problems back when we traveled to Europe back in September, and I think that was major stress, like traveling stressed him out. And when we came home and regulated, he seemed to get a lot better. And almost, I wouldn't say like perfect, but almost back to normal. Yes, I love Brad Mondo, Christine. Brad Mondo is amazing. He doesn't have like a full-blown tutorial, but he does have some like pointers and stuff on the bleaching. So, and I'm going to do a little bit more looking on his stuff. Aubrey says, when I bleach my hairdresser puts Olaplex on it to help protect my hair. So, Aubrey, what I'm reading is people, and this was in a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of folks, like commenters in YouTube videos from hairdressers, agreed that this was a good idea. They actually comb coconut oil through their hair and rub it into their scalp before, and it accomplishes the same thing. So, especially as I've been cutting my own hair since all this started. Yeah, I've cut my kids and my husband's hair for years, so it's just hair. It grows back, right? Yeah, anyway, so, and then as soon as this whole, yes, I did read that, not freshly shampooed, dirty hair. So, and that lends to the coconut oil too. They say add the oil to your hair, which is also is part of why I'll have to do 2 full processings, because you're gonna want to do it on dirty hair so it doesn't strip, and damage. But we'll see. We'll see. I might hate it. I might not. Any chicken and rice casserole? Yeah, we have chicken and rice casserole on the website. If you just do a search for casserole and it should come up. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, anyway, when this quarantine and COVID thing started, he kind of spiraled back, and it's been fun. Just feel bad for him, right? Like, kids are hard. Anyway, okay, let's move on. Recipe of the day, speaking of chicken, recipe of the day is Italian dressing chicken. It is my go-to when I need like just a super easy, like super easy dinner. I do this. It's just chicken with a bottle of a bottle of Italian dressing. I personally like to blend it first because I feel like it gives it a more homogeneous flavor. You don't have to. Shake it up real well if you don't want to blend it or don't have a blender to use. Literally, put your chicken in, put your dressing in, make sure the dressing gets under the chicken, put it in the oven and bake it. While it's baking, do some rice, nuke some veggies in the microwave, and you've got like a really, really simple, you've got a really simple dinner, and it's healthy and it's easy, and it's one of our very, 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 very favorites. So again, I do these just for fun, just to hang out, say hi, hopefully, lift everyone's spirits a little bit, lift my spirits a little bit, but I don't get paid for it. So the way I support my family is by people visiting the website. So if you would take a peek at that recipe, I would love it. You don't even have to make it. Just take a peek. See if you're inspired. If you're inspired, then make it. The other way you can support us is by buying our cookbook. We have a cookbook. We do. We have a cookbook. We have a cookbook. It's really, really relevant to right now because it teaches you how to stock your pantry and how to cook from your pantry. Thank you, Miss Amanda. Amanda bought the book. High five. You can get it in ebook form. You can get it in printed form. I know a lot of people prefer a printed cookbook. You can get it in printed form. Or you can do the bundle, save, and get both. Anyway, it's I just put the link in the comments. I'd love if you check that out. Moving right along. Excuse me. Amy says she took a mental health day off yesterday. High five. I think I'm going to take a solid week off at one point. Not yet, but I think it's coming. Moving right along. Last year, maybe the year before, I think it was last year, I bought a ukulele. I don't know. I decided I wanted to play ukulele. I bought it. I watched a couple YouTube tutorials and decided my fingers are too old and crunchy to do it. I might go back to it. We'll see. But anyway, ever since then, it's been hanging on the wall next to my son's guitar. My son, my 13-year-old son, roughly around the same time, a little bit before, decided to teach himself how to play guitar. He saved his money, he bought a guitar, and he has actually taught himself, and he's getting very good. And he's actually teaching my other son now. So, last week, my 10-year-old, the one we're talking about, decided he wanted to teach himself ukulele. Well, my 8-year-old daughter decided she wanted to learn as well. So I offered my kids, and you guys can tell me if I'm crazy or not, but I offered my kids, if they practice on their new instrument, so they play piano every day anyway, but if they practice on their new instrument for at least 20 minutes every day, at the end of the week, they would earn $5. They have to practice every day, they earn $1 every day, but if they skip a day, they don't earn the $5 forfeit, right? Hi, Miss Demi. How are you? Oh, from Spain. I hope you guys are well. So, yeah. So, but the issue is we only have one ukulele, so it's been a little bit of a fight. They've done, I think yesterday was day 3, but they're super into it, right? So, I broke down and bought another ukulele. Anyway, that was the story for today. But I'm excited. I'm hoping they really do learn it. And then my 13-year-old who taught himself how to play guitar is teaching my 12-year-old how to play, and I'm paying my 13-year-old to teach the 12-year-old, and I'm paying my 12-year-old to practice every day. So, I mean, I'm out $20 a week, but I think it's money well spent, right? If they learn a new instrument, it feels like it. And they're working together. That was part of it. I was like, if you're not gonna work together on it, you don't earn the money. So we'll see. My 5-year-old, yeah, or 6. He's 6. He's 6. He's turning 7. Oh my gosh. Fraser says, I love all your recipes. Thank you, Fraser. Lynn says, I've made the Italian dressing for years, or Italian chicken for years. It's simple and delicious. Pinned it. Thank you. Right, they're bonding and learning. I'm like, let's be real. There's some fighting. There's definitely some fighting. My 12 and 13-year-old are doing really well together. I think they've got like that money goal in mind. But yeah, my 6-year-old hasn't caught on yet, but I think he will. So I'll probably have to figure out something for him. But we'll see. Anyway, but I did put the links to the ukulele. So this is the exact ukulele we have. I ordered a second one, and then the exact hanger we used to hang it on the wall. And it's we've been really happy with it. It tunes nicely. And, oops, I don't think that went through. And it's the right size, for the kids. It's a soprano uke, so it's the smaller one. If anybody wanted to learn with us. Anyway, should we check our stocks? Hi, Miss Mandy. Those of us who have been hanging out since the beginning of this pandemic garbage know that we have been spending our coffee money on buying cheap stocks. What? So we're down today. That's okay. We're a little bit red. Couple of reds, couple greens. Still up over 100 overall. So that's good. Anyway, if you want to join me in buying stocks with no fees and whatever attached, I'm using Robinhood. It's an app on your phone. I don't know if it works on the computer. I have not tried it, but maybe it does. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Karen. Hi, Beverly. How are you? Thanks, Fraser. Let us know how you like it. Anyway, I'm using Robinhood.com. I have no affiliation with them other than I really like the app. They have no fee trading, so like the only money you pay is the money for stocks. And if you join with that link, you get a free stock. I get a free stock. Fair warning, they're like $3 stocks. Nothing exciting. I mean, it's exciting because it's free, right? And you own a piece of a company, which I think is fun. Hey, Adam. But yeah, if you use that link, we both get a free stock. And thanks, Beth. She says, Outschool has fun short classes for ukulele. Cool. I did find a few really good YouTube ones too. So they're doing the YouTube ones right now, but we definitely will, I'm sure, branch out at some point. Hi, Colleen. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just spending, I used to buy coffee or go to McDonald's like a couple times a week. And so I'm trying to spend that money on buying stocks because the stock market is in the shitter. So, I feel like it's inevitably going to go up at some point. That's my feeling. Anyway, I know nothing about, buying stocks, so please don't ask my advice. I mean, I'll give you my advice, but I don't know that you should take it. Anyway, and it's cool because if you sign up, you can. I tried to join Robinhood, but I'm living in Canada. I won't let me to join when I get to the US in a month. Oh, that stinks. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize it was only US. 18 shipped. How are you holding up? Oh, Colleen, how are you holding up, girl? I'm okay. Oh, so the cool thing is, so once you get your free stock, you can actually, everyone in the household, anyone with their 18 and up and with their own social, can have it. So like I recommend it. Wes used my link to buy his, so he got a free stock and now we're competing, and a little competition is healthy, right? Hi, Miss Ingeborg. How are you? Did I say that right? I hope I did. From Norway. Awesome. Okay, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pop off and get some work done. Y'all are gorgeous. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love you. Stay safe. Stay home. And visit the website. Buy a book. Or don't. Whatever you want. I think you're awesome. And you look gorgeous today.